Hello everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be attempting to make these shell earrings that are inspired from these earrings of Priyanka Chopra. So to do this I'm going to be using these shells that I collected a few years ago. I was fortunate enough to find similar shaped shells. Since I don't have a driller, I tried to hammer a nail into the shell which created this big hole. The second hole is also made by hammering a nail into the shell, but when the shell was submerged in water. So to do this you will need a sharp pokey tool. I'm using this old divider that I have, something to hammer with, an eraser which will act as a cushion in the water. Place your eraser in the water and place your shell on top of it and start hammering. Make sure that the eraser and the shell are submerged in the water. So as you can see, this method did not work for this shell and the shell broke. I decided to practice making holes on a spare shell, but however I ended up breaking a couple of the shells that I wanted to use for the earrings. Since I lost a few shells while making holes, I had to use these two shells at the bottom. They were not matching with the ones above, but both of them were identical. I just took the divider and just started poking and twisting in the shell. I also added some water droplets on where I want to make the hole and I just started twisting it. This created a dent in the shell and I kept doing that. This did take a while. Once I felt like the divider was at least halfway through, I started hammering it. This however worked well with the top of the shell. When I wanted to make the same hole in the bottom of the shell, some shells were weaker than others. They ended up breaking. So this is me realizing what to do when the shell broke. They fortunately did not shatter and just broke into two halves, which I glued them together with a Fevikwik. Then I just used some water and dish soap to clean the shells. Since I didn't have big enough jump rings, I'm using this black elastic cord to form loops. And I'll be adding jump rings to these loops later on. If you have jump rings big enough, you can use those. Yes, the black color will be visible once the earrings are in, but that's something I had to compromise on. After that, I just added the jump rings to connect the shells. After that, I just added the hanging part. If you don't have this, you can just take them out of an old pair of earrings that you don't want to use anymore. And that's it, that's the earrings done.